Hi friends, Prepared Suburbanite here, bringing you today's video about planning for your bags. Anywhere from your personal EDC to your EDC bag, to your go bag, your get home bag, your inch bag, and anything in between. One of the things that I used, and thanks to Dave Canterbury from the Pathfinder School, was the 10 C's of survival to use as an organizing tool. Dave's top 10 C's were cutting tool, combustion device, cover, container, cordage, cotton, compass, candle power, cargo tape, and a canvas needle. Now those are the top 10. Planning for my needs and what I'm going to need in my particular situation, I added a few more C's. So let me get into which C's I decided to go with, and I've got quite a list. So number 11, consumption. That includes food, MREs, snacks, beef jerky, and water. Cooking. A backpacker stove, maybe, a pot and a pan, can opener. Cash, currency, coin, silver, barter items even. Comfort, sunscreen, bug spray, chapstick, coffee, chocolate maybe, a pillow, a book, a Bible. Care, first aid, bandages, those kinds of things for care. Communication, range anywhere from a write in a rain pad, a pen and a pencil, a radio, cell phone, walkie-talkie, a mirror, a whistle, a ham radio. Communication. Cleansing, a water filter to cleanse the water that you're going to collect. Cleanse yourself with soap, with hand sanitizer, and personal hygiene items, toothpaste, toothbrush. For conflict, that's number 18. For conflict, you're going to carry your handgun, you're going to carry a rifle, 10-22, AR-15, and then you're going to carry some ammo. Chopping, you're going to have an axe, a machete, or a hatchet with you. For catching food in a survival situation, the grid's totally down. You've got to survive on catching your own food. A slingshot maybe. Some traps, snares. Concealment. Are you going to need camo? You're going to need a ghillie suit? Or are you going to need to be a gray man and kind of blend in an urban environment? Carry. How are you going to carry all this stuff? What kind of a backpack are you going to have? What kind of a sling? Maybe a belt, fanny packs, the Maxpedition Fatty Pack Organizer, those kinds of things. Yep, you got to be able to carry some of this stuff with you. Another C is casting. That's fishing. Going to need a fishing pole? Maybe, maybe not. You can use a stick, but a little fishing kit with some fishing line and sinkers and maybe some bobbers, a couple of lures, those kinds of a thing could come in real handy. Clothing. An extra shirt, pair of pants, wool socks, underwear, a jacket maybe, windbreaker. And for collecting edibles, you're going to need an edibles bag and probably a reference guide, so it may pay to have one. And then a shovel, just for collecting, you name it. So I came up with 25 or 26 C's altogether. The first 10 thanks to Dave Canterbury at the Pathfinder School. And tip of the hat to Dave. He's one of the best on YouTube. What I'm going to do next is lead into the basics for me. I've seen videos, YouTube videos out there where guys have used a jewelry box to help organize their personal everyday carry. I've seen, I think Such did one on a Harbor Freight wooden box that's maybe a toolbox kind of a thing, but it was pretty fancy looking, but it was $75 or $80. I used to smoke cigars, and I've got a humidor that I tried to sell in a rummage sale and it didn't sell, so I kept it and I repurposed that to be my everyday carry on the dresser, at the kitchen table, kind of a box that I can put all my everyday carry, the personal stuff that I carry with me, in that box at bedtime, so it's ready for me in the morning when I'm getting ready to go for the day, wherever I'm going. I tap into that box and I've got what I need. Wristwatches, flashlights, extra holsters, that kind of stuff. And I'll show you that in just a sec. I've repurposed this old humidor, and I used to smoke cigars years ago and had this old humidor that was a gift from many, many, many Christmases ago. So let's break it open, being repurposed now as my storage box for my personal everyday carry. Inside, what I keep in here is pretty much all the stuff that I carry with me on any particular day of the week. And depending on what I'm doing, I allow myself some choices. I've got a watch that I can wear for work here around the house. I've got a dress watch if we're going out to dinner, or going to church, something like that. I can dress up a little bit with that watch. I've got my old Buck folding pocket knife that I carry with me pretty much 100% of the time. And if we're going out someplace special, I've got this old timer pocket knife that's a little bit more fancy, just as sharp, just as useful, but it's a lot more dressy. Obviously, carry my keys that'll unlock the house, that'll unlock the office, and will start my Jeep. I give myself some choices of knives and a few other things. Depending on what I'm doing that particular day, I may need some of those choices. A big Bic lighter or a mini Bic lighter. One or the other is going to be in my pocket. I've got a Schrade old timer sharp point that I got for Christmas. It's a great little knife, great shape, super steel, holds an edge just great. Love this knife. There's a Sharpie in the box at all times. If I need one, I got it right there and can grab it first thing in the morning when I load up and get ready to go. Got an extra paracord bracelet, a little bit different color than the one that I'm currently wearing, but it gives me a choice if I want to go dark green that day. Nail clippers, yeah, got nail clippers, gotta have them all the time. Got a Smith & Wesson Black Ops. Carried this for a number of months, maybe a couple of years. Turned out to be a fair, decent knife. Not my favorite, but it sure does work pretty good. I've got a Coast PX25. Pretty much a single function flashlight. Doesn't have high, low, medium, strobe, red lights or anything like that, but it does shine at about 200 plus lumens. So it's really great for clipping on your belt and getting ready to go wherever you need to go. If you need a flashlight, I got it in the box. I carry an Altoids tin wrapped with a Wounded Warrior Project wristband that I picked up at a recent fundraiser. And in my Altoids tin, I carry, guess what? Altoids! Well, somebody's got to eat them before you can repurpose the tin, right? Now, down inside are still some more choices. Sports of Field binoculars. If I need them that day, I got them and I know right where they are in my kit. I got a Schrade multi-tool. And as you can tell, I do like Schrade equipment. This one works out pretty good. It's got all the right kind of stuff with it. And if I need to carry a multi-tool that day, I've got it. It's got a belt clip on the case. Good to go. Swiss Army knife. Yep, it's got all the stuff. So if that day I need a Swiss Army knife, that's the day I got this one. An Ontario Rat 1. Great little knife. Just recently picked it up. I think it's going to be the answer to my everyday carry folding pocket knife. What a great little knife. Can't say enough. Ontario Rat 1. Also have a Schrade lockback knife. Great edge. Works good. Little bit smaller profile. Fits in pockets a little bit better. Also a great little knife. It's the Schrade Imperial. Got a choice of holsters for the Sig Sauer P938 inside the waistband, outside. Depending on what I want to do that day or where I'm going that day, this one, or the one that I'm currently wearing right now while I'm filming, which is the Alien Gear inside the waistband tuck. Most comfortable holster I think I've ever had. It's just great. But these give me options. Got one of those wind-up flashlights, and I got a backup coast flashlight. Again, that's the PX25. Down in here, few extra things. Zippo lighters, some equipment for them, an extra Bic lighter, a padlock, the key for this, which is right here, and it does lock up pretty securely. A magnifying glass, my NFAA instructor's patch. So that's where I keep my stuff. This thing is located in our dining area, right next to where the telephones are, and this is where I dump my pockets in the evening and fill my pockets in the morning when I start my day. Stay tuned for a little bit more. Thanks. And I'm going to review what I normally carry with me every day on my person. I'll start with my wallet. Typical black wallet, nothing special about it. Goes in my rear pocket, carries about 50 bucks and a couple of credit cards in it, and some membership cards, my insurance cards, those kinds of things. But almost got to have it. That's what I carry. I carry a Bic lighter. I don't smoke anymore, but I do carry a Bic lighter. I carry a small pocket knife that I've had for a number of years just because I like it and very familiar with it. It holds a great edge. And I've got the Ontario Rat 1 that I just picked up a couple of days ago, and what a knife. I just love this thing. It is very sharp, very slick, very handy, good gimping on it. I just love it, and I put it through a couple of good torture tests already, and it's held up very well. So I'm pretty pleased that I've got that. And that goes in my cargo pocket. This is my Alien Gear holster inside the waistband. Most comfortable holster I own. This is the Sig Sauer P938 that I use, carry with me pretty much every single day. You can see it's open and cleared. The magazine for it, standard. I do carry a Coast PX25 flashlight. Nice little light, about 210 lumens if memory serves, but that clips on my belt and I'm happy with that for all the reasons that you need a flashlight. I carry a handkerchief, a comb, and my keys are always clipped to my belt, and I carry them with me all the time. Why do I carry this stuff this way? Because I use it at least once a day, barring the handgun, and I hope I never have to use that. But I've got it, and it's with me 98% of the time wherever I go. This is my personal EDC pocket dump. If you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And remember, be prepared always. Prepared Suburbanite out. A quick prepper tip from the Prepared Suburbanite. These bags are Ziploc style bags, 3 by 4 inch, 2 by 3 inch, and 1 by 1 inch. The bags are perfect for putting little things in if you're going to stash them in your Maxpedition bags, in your bug out bags. You can put pills, you can put all kinds of small little things that you're going to need. And guess where you can find these? I have looked all over, found them on Amazon, but you had to buy them in quantities of 1,000. Found these at Walmart for $1 a bag, and there's 100 in each bag. You'll find them in the craft section, generally by where they sell the jewelry making crafty stuff. And the bags are there to package the completed jewelry. So, there's the prepper tip for today.